Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Flex and KG show.
Oh my God! Because there's no bomb, bro.
Correct. No bombs,
bomb.
bro.
You can even do it
No
again.
bombs.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Go on.
Welcome to another episode of the Flex and KG show.
Because that's where we are, bro. We're fighting relegation. We're in a matting. Me and you are we're having second season. We're having 18 months in. It's dark and toxic time arguments. We're having those type of debates. You know that's when it's nuts. You know when it gets dark, bro.
Yeah, dark,
you know what
bro.
I'm talking
Real
about.
dark.
You know the
real
dark.
bro.
We've experienced this. Me and you have experienced since being on this channel. Ollie, was he here for Ollie? Was we here on Ollie?
Yeah. Ollie, yeah.
Ralph,
Yeah.
Jose, Ten Hag.
Not on this channel, but yeah, Jose.
We've experienced.
Together,
we know the feelings, we know the vibes, we know how it goes, really.
Yep.
And I was like, the worst part of it is in disagreeing is it's familiar.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. I said, look at here. You know what I mean? Imagine this. Imagine like that was a 40-minute video at the end of the show.
Was it?
40 minutes, yeah. 41, something like that. Couldn't believe it. And I said, all right, cool. And and this morning we have so much to talk. Well, this evening, whenever this goes out, basically, because I feel like we've been chatting forever. There's a lot to discuss from this point going forward, Flex, that we have to get into. Uncomfortable conversations. And let's go. I'm ready to have them still.
First thing I want to say is that I didn't think that I would be dragged out of my house, stoned, nailed to a cross, and condemned for suggesting that we have a short-term plaster just to help us. So I want to apologize for suggesting that. No, I apologize.
No, don't apologize. It's what you thought.
No. Well, yeah, but I said it in the morning, and I need to stand by it. I'm the problem. I'm the problem.
Are you being?
No, I'm not doing it all, Jürgen. No, I'm not doing it the whole time.
Genuine? Is this genuine?
I'm just a little bit genuine.
So it's not. So then it's not.
It is. No, it's more genuine than it's not. It's more genuine than it's not. Because
I don't know what to do with that.
Well, basically,
you're being genuine or you're not being genuine. Do you believe that?
Well,
if you don't believe that, don't say it. Don't say stuff you don't believe.
But I believe it a bit, though. I do, because I believe I must be I shouldn't say things like what I said.
No, that you can't. That doesn't make sense. You know,
they nailed me to a cross, though.
Yeah, they did what they did. They had their reaction to what you said. You know what I mean?
It's not everyone. No, I'm being Jürgen Fleck. I stand by what I said, but I understand why. I understand why.
You understand the other side of it.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And also, like you said, that was 40 minutes. It didn't even feel like 40 minutes. And I was angry at some points because do you know what it is? Because I'm thinking of Ruben and I'm just getting scared that, like, not that I don't have the stomach for the pain, because that was what was annoying me. People are like, Flex, you just want glory straight away. You haven't even got the stomach for this. You're changing your mind on Ruben, but you just don't want to say. That's just bullshit. You lot chatting shit. So that pissed me off. But really, it's because I'm scared for Ruben. That's what it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want him to get to where he wants to get to, but if there's not enough wins in that time,
but you can't.
It's not going to happen. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine now. I've got my head around that.
No, you can't be scared for Ruben because it's going to be Ruben's like a big boy, and he understands what he's walked into, and he's ready for. He's up for it, and right now it's a game of who's going to blink first. You know what I mean? Like, I saw just some of the show this morning, and it is like, who's got the stomach for this thing? These players, there's something that can't happen. In the modern era, we have never seen our team get relegated. In the modern era. Like, I wasn't here for
50
that.
years ago, 74 it was.
So we haven't seen that in the modern era. This is a nasty record you could have to your name. You don't want to be a part of the side that gets Man United relegated. That's history. That stays now. As that you remember the treble, you remember all these other stuff, that will be there. And that's a nasty record to keep. Not on your watch, you know. So those players need to look at themselves in the mirror and ask themselves, what are we saying and what are we doing? The same with the and this is why, and the manager doesn't get a total pass, but there's stuff that I will give him a pass on. So the main thing that we knew, we knew before seeing the team, yeah, and he should have known. Casemiro, Eriksen, Xerxes as a three
Can't move.
A 3 of a 4 is not gonna work. But what's good about the interviews that he done the interview with Gary Neville before the game.
Yeah, before, yeah.
And he said exactly what he was looking for. Said I picked him, power, he's gonna get in the space. Like there's stuff that he can do, what he wanted Xerxes to do, that could add to the game, how he could have helped the team and stuff. You know, he's good in the sort of in the tight spaces, this, that, and the other, and rare. All this other stuff. He's powerful. We concede a lot of set pieces. So he thought about He thought about it, but at the same time, obviously hindsight is 2020. But then the main thing is, we knew the legs weren't there. That's why when I was building the team, when I was thinking about the team, I was saying Collier. I was saying I was talking about these players that are gonna they just have legs. That's all. Like he's in there, leg worthy. And then some people say, see, this is the problem. You lot just put energy over tech. Guys, there's sometimes we're on the floor. Like I get technical, wonderful players, good on the eye. Yeah. We're not there. We're not in that part, you know, and that's like there was many things because we was arguing about a lot. Even the Rashford being there. I understand what the manager's doing. I just think I can tell you the mistakes the manager's making. The consistency to continue with the low mistake. That's a big mistake.
Yeah.
The midfield, the Martinez mistake. The midfield mistake. But what he has to do is be careful. I remember I told you about this with the other managers before is he still has to manage the dressing room. Exactly. Like when Ten Hag came in and he chopped and changed and went crazy, you could see when the dressing room was gone. And in the end, he probably did lose the dressing room. And that's why there's some players didn't say bye to him, some players did, right? This manager has already taken on he's taken on Rashford. He's a big player at the club. That's his first battle that he's having right now. Yeah. The second one is, do you want to drop those senior pros and put in youngsters? Because now you've lost the senior pros, and I still got to fight to the end of the season.
You need them. You need them to do something.
I need them to buy in. So guess what? Because training, the whole feeling of trade. Just imagine I bomb out all the senior pros, and it's just the kids. Well, how do you prepare for games? Because those senior pros have to get these kids ready. There's this part of the thing that obviously we're not seeing, but he has to manage all these relationships and not start as many fires all at once.
But the opposite to that, though, KG, is I just come off a show, yeah, talking about this particular specific issue about what to do with the kids, yeah, and I was sort of saying your line of fire of like these pros, like like. The kids, you can throw the kids in, but it's like, what environment are they coming into? What is that going to look like? But people are saying, hold on a minute. What's Amarin got to lose? At Sporting, he looked at the youngers, like Kienda kid. He's brought these guys, these kids through and molded them into something. You've got nothing to lose with Rasmus being that rubbish. Try Chido Obi mine. Just try. You may as well try. Rasmus is just wrestling.
Yeah, he's wrestling.
At the very worst, Chidu might just only wrestle. Then you go, okay, well, that didn't work. But you may as well try. Harry Amas, he's left-footed. He's a fullback. He can play that side.
He's not attacking fullback.
I'm just saying, I remember on tour with Harry Amas, we sat there in the San Diego, in the Snapdragon, and you was I remember this conversation, actually. It's ironic it's coming up now. And you said, nope, not ready. Flex, not ready. But this is the thing. This is what I mean about young players. He's ripping up the underage groups, the younger age group, like Chidobe Martin's doing that. Sekou Kone's doing that. This is what I'm saying. So there's levels to senior games. But how bad can it get with these senior pros? We're in a relegation fight.
No, but then now, Flex, this is it though. And this is what I'm talking about.
This new manager likes young players. He might do something we didn't think.
He could, but he's managing the team. You have to now pick, when you say pick your fights wisely, I mean, you can't fight about everything. And I'm taking on the message that I'm trying to send. He's actually taking on Rashford right now. Even if people don't want to pay attention to it or see, Rashford was dropped from the Man City game. That's the first one that we saw, right? Since then, Rashford hasn't played for the club at all. He hasn't. And he sent a message of, I'll put Xerxes in, I'll put Anthony in, I'll put on who else played yesterday of the Kobe. Give me another.
But it was defender. It was a defender.
No, but I still went. No, but I will do everything, but put you
everything but play you. Yeah,
which is a big message. It is like it or not, because you want to change this game or affect this game in a positive way or do something. I'm saying it will never be you, no matter how much you're on. That's huge.
But I don't think you have to embarrass him further.
Take out Leacher, take out Casemiro, and have kids. You build a it's them versus you. The kids are always gonna love you. All the kids will say, thank you for giving us a debut.
But sometimes that's what it takes.
Yes, but it can. If this man had a preseason stuff, you could play these games. But as you're saying, you're talking about make adjustments. He's making adjustments now on the fly. There's stuff that he doesn't like. There's players that he doesn't like. And he has to carry on. And then what he doesn't want to do is lose them totally. They need confidence. What he said yesterday is they go down, and our team is not resilient. Their heads go. Our team struggles. Our heads go. The team, they don't play like play. As you said, everyone gets the line of they're better players than you think they are. But as soon as something bad happens, they don't know that. And then he said, I would love them to believe in themselves. So if I now start dropping and putting youngsters in, the little confidence that they had is gone. But I need them for the full season, because a youngster, as we've seen with Kobe, Garnacho, and all these second season wonders and all these kids here, there is a drop-off. Even, I don't know what to call Foden and all these other stuff, but you're not going to be able to Palm. It's the second season where it's tougher. And you can't dream of consistency from youngsters the way we hope. Like Rasmus' first season compared to this is worse.
Well, this is worse. Exactly. Yeah.
But then guess what? Like, and I'm not saying that that gives him the pass to say, hey, it's okay, or it's okay you're playing this shit. It's different. It's saying for us to go through what we're about to go through now, you're talking relegation battle with the biggest club in the Premier League, one of the biggest clubs in the world, and you're leading the line at Man United as a kid, and there's players on the bench, your Martinez, Casemiro's, and Eriksen just watching you in the stands.
Yeah, it's basically what you're saying, which I agree. It's down to the senior pros to get us out of this mess. Yes. And when you say get us out of this mess, it's not make us really good, because we know they can't do that, but just make sure we don't get relegated vibe is you know what I mean? And look, I think now I've calmed down. Until we don't have to anymore, we absolutely do need to keep looking over our shoulders of what's going on below us. We need to forget what's going on above. So from 14th down, that's our business. That's what concerns us.
Serious business.
From 14th up, nothing concerns us. But we won't get relegated. I don't believe we will get relegated.
I don't get relegated. You say it.
There's
not
with
full chest.
Not full chest. But what I'm saying is, I don't believe we will get relegated, because when it's all said and done, in the next 19 games, because we're halfway through the season, you got to stay above the water. Yeah.
All right. So Flex, I'm going to play a game with you, and you're just going to tell me, you're just going to give me yes and no's. So Liverpool away, win, loss.
No.
I'm not going to count Arsenal because it's not a league game. Southampton at home, win.
Yeah, we'll beat them. And that's one of the teams you have to make sure you beat, so you stay up.
That's a 6-pointer. Yeah. Brighton at home.
Yeah, no, probably won't win that.
Yeah, not winning that. Cool.
No.
Fulham away.
No.
Crystal Palace at home.
They're just in and around it as well. Could get dragged into relegation zone. I'm gonna say, I'll say yeah. So beat them.
We win that game.
Yeah.
Tottenham away.
No.
Brilliant. By the way, in these games, remember we've already got the bad record. In these games, you've given us a win against Southampton.
Yeah, a win against the teams that are below us.
No, you're giving us a win against Southampton and Crystal Palace.
That's what I'm saying. The teams that are below us.
That's 2 wins. Tottenham, you're saying no. Everton away.
Draw.
That's bad. All right, Ipswich at home.
They're below us as well.
Ipswich at home.
Yeah, have to. You must. That's these are the relegation games.
Will we win that game with what we're seeing?
Yeah.
Okay. Arsenal at home. Forget about it.
No.
Leicester at away. By the way, we are now in.
Yeah, we'll beat them. We'll beat them away.
We'll beat them away. Yeah, we are now in March, and we've only put together.
Yeah, but bro. Yeah, but you're not talking about the other teams.
Yeah, no, I will. But I'm saying
they have to win these games.
We have to win these games. Then you got Nottingham Forest. We're not winning that away from home. No. Man United versus Man City at home. We're not winning that one.
Well, you don't know. We just beat them away when we're this shit. We just beat them away when we're this shit.
We're not winning.
We're this shit. We just beat them. That's our last win the other day.
Wait, if they
in this version of ourselves.
Do you think Pep's going to get a tune out of his players or know what he's doing?
By when is this? Was it April as well?
5th of April.
yeah, they'll be better. Yeah, we won't win that at home.
There you go. Yeah? Newcastle away from home. We're not winning that one.
No.
There you go. So we got a run of Nottingham Forest. Yeah. Man City, Newcastle. Then we play Wolves at home. That's nasty. And these losses
have to win.
Mean something. There you go. Like Bournemouth, touched away from home. After that, Brentford away from home.
Right. Can I interject now? So you've done all these things, which I get, which is the reason why basically, if you look at it like that, this is the reason why. No, I'm not saying we're not in a relegation battle. I just said we'll win the relegation battle. We won't go down. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying we're not in company with these teams. We're in a relegation battle.
I don't know where the wins.
But listen, when you're in a relegation battle, remember, bro, you got to change your mentality. You're thinking that's what I'm saying, bro. We don't know what this is. You have to think as a relegation team. Remember, the other relegation teams also don't win many football matches, bro. They don't go on runs. So you got to put yourself in 18, 19, 20th, yeah? Them teams there barely get out of even the zone. They can't put back-to-backs together. Can't get a couple of wins on the bounce. Yeah. So what the terminology is beat the teams around you. Yeah. So when you're going Fulham, what do you think would you? Don't care. Forest, what do you think? They're second in the league, mate. A normal relegation team, when they play second in the league, they go, 3 hit today, we're going to lose. That's what we are. So as long as you beat Southampton and Leicester, and those are our games. That's our games.
I need to give you the backdrop of this is Man United. So guess what? I hear
no.
I'm saying I love it.
It's not Man United anymore.
I know.
Flex, no, we're not. We're not. It's gone.
No, I know. I'm
build
with
a
you.
New Man United.
But they won't. I hear that. But now, you see that backdrop, we can never deny that it's there. We can never deny this. I get it. We're not that team. I know. Just
this season is okay to finish 16th.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I know that but then what happens is every loss is more. It's bigger. Like this form is everything is greater. Everything is greater. You've seen what the level of this club is. So we don't just get to say, hey, we're just looking at that team next to us and this is okay. We don't get to, unfortunately,
but it has to be.
I hear it, Flex, but that's not how we're spoken about in media circles, if that's what I'm saying. So, but the pressure, there is that media pressure on the club. We don't get to drown it out. Hence why everything it's even more of a crisis, anything that happens at this club. So they have to the players they're going to have to drown that out and still perform, which I think you've seen them when you talk about the mentality of these players, they can't, they're suffering, they're struggling. They struggle. Good players become bad. Things happen here that don't make sense. Like when you got a manager, they're trying to get this manager to question himself, and he's like, look, I do adapt. I am gonna adapt, but I'm not gonna change my system, which is the thing. Like, and he's saying, I'm gonna do these, I will, and I'm doing it in games already. There is an adaptation. I have been adapting. However, this is what I'm facing. This is what he's saying, and you are saying, throw that away. Let's do this. And I asked this question before I goes, guys. I don't really remember when we were talking about if we have a style of play, I'd be happy. There was the style of play merchants, and we was down and it wasn't true. The main thing is you just want to win. Winning is beyond everything. It was like when we go back to the goalkeeper thing and talking about because that's not aged well. We went and we said modern day keepers play out from the back and do all this stuff. Guess what? What do you lot prefer? Someone that just keeps the fucking ball out the net as the main. That's more important than even any of the other stuff. Because if I could switch, if I could trade, go back in time and say, you know, I'll trade De Gea for Onana, I'd do it immediately. And Onana's the better one, apparently. Onana's the upgrade. It wasn't an upgrade. He's great with his feet. Great receiving. But guess what? How does he play in goal? Not good enough.
And even that, even the distro is not cracked up to what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? He's been doing some bozo shit. And the truth of the matter is, right, if I refrain back from what we were arguing about yesterday, right, which is and what everyone's saying to me, he can't buckle on the principles, fine. I take it back. But I take it back in terms of I understand when Ruben was saying the reasons why he wouldn't change it and stuff like that. Facts, like spitting facts. Like I get it. I do. I'm not naive. Come on, man. I'm not naive.
Yeah.
I'm more just all I was thinking about, which is probably again probably my mistake. But what I was thinking about was just these next two. Like they're against real elite opposition, who in this shape, what we're in now, it could be really, really bad. Like to the point where I know there's bad and there's bad, but like taking another 7 off Liverpool, you know what I mean, we're talking that territory. That's what we look like. If we play the same, do you know what I mean?
And this is the thing, right? When we took 7 off Liverpool, what formation was he playing?
Yeah, it was the 4-2-3-1. I'm not saying go back to that.
No, but I'm just saying no. But that's the thing. That some of the points that I've been making is like people are saying go back to what though? Go back to what time? And then after that, the reason why I was the pushback I was having.
But why can't it be go forward though? Why does it have to be go back to? What I'm saying is we keep when we talk about changing something, we think that we're trying to say go back to this what's more comfortable for them. No, it could be going forward. It could be
that's why I was saying when we talk without a level of detail, then it's like saying it's like me just saying I want to be successful. But then the follow-up question is, well, what are you gonna do to be successful? You know what I'm saying? Well, I need detail. Put some meat on the bones of that thing that you're talking about. Because now if I say to you, get a tune out of these players, I say, okay, and this is what I was trying to, this is the point I was getting to, but I think it was getting mixed up in the fact of me trying to say, I don't understand PSR and players can't come in. So where I was saying to you, I understand. I understand
more reports of that today as well, by the way.
I've seen loads of reports. But I say, check this out now. So the issue is we say, get to tune out these players. And I'm saying, Flex, can you put 11 out there that you can trust? And then when we get into that, when we get into the mistakes, the people who's got mistake in them, I tried to do it yesterday. And there was the only people that was almost free of it, and you probably bring him in anyway, was Ugarte can be somewhat trusted. He can be trusted. He's one of them that, you know what? Yeah,
that's the play. Look what we look like without him.
Ugarte. Some people said Ahmad will still make mistakes, but I still say I can trust Ahmad in this period.
But he still make mistakes. Like he won't
no, but you know the mistake makers. I'm talking the Casemiro,
give the ball away. That's a goal now.
Dallo, Bruno, Leacher, Maguire, Onana. So guess what? I'm talking about a team of 7 to 8 mistakes. So when you say Hoyland, so when you say do something, with what though? Because like these are all players that you don't trust, and we know they're a second away from a bad decision on the pitch. They're a second. We had a chance where we were attacking, and the ball went over the top, and they just had a shot on goal. Remember that one where in the blink of an eye. That is not formation.
And Leacher was just walking forward. He fucking forgot Isak was there.
Exactly, Flex.
Crazy.
That's not formation. That's not, and that's like do something. And I said, do what? You know when? Because the real response in that thing, and that's what I was trying to almost to say, hey, Flex, I know you saying he needs to do something. Give me some detail in how, because I know like he's the coach, he should do something. I'm saying yes, Flex, with you, but what like constitutes, or what's the word, remonstrates? I can't know. Like what allows the players for Maguire to look over his shoulder, see Isak or Joe Linton, Leacher have in front of him, and they do nothing?
Yeah.
What
basically you're asking for the new system. You're saying, can it eradicate individual error? If not, what's the point in changing? That's your point.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. And that's the thing. So because I know that the errors will Onana, people shooting from a corner is crazy.
They're targeting us. And they are saying shoot from
the corner. They're targeting us. But guess what? You talk about, I saw even Saeed said, get the set piece guy out. It's not him. There's so much how much can he do? How much can he do now? Because he's
but then that's like saying then you may as well say get the manager out.
No, exactly. You might as well say it's all part of the team. So you can't now say get rid of this part of his team, because no, it's deeper than that. We have been conceding corners for the longest time. We have been dead for so long. And what people are failing to realize is we'll lose our attention. And the real thing needs to happen is they made a promise to this manager when they brought him in. Yeah, they said, hey, you come in, see what you can do with this team. They didn't give him, according to Crookie, they didn't give him the job before because this team is not built for his style of football. Knowingly approached him when he sacked Ten Hag and said, hey, it's even worse now.
Exactly. We put more money into the thing that isn't for you.
That means you can't say that to me. Yeah, you can't say that to me. What are you gonna give me in Jan to combat this? Because you know this team's not built for me. What are you gonna give me? And you say nothing. Then how dare you sack me? You can't sack me.
100%. Well, I agree. If they got any sense at all with everything they've been doing, cutting all the flipping stuff with the charity, they didn't even know. They didn't even know about it. They just cut the funds. You know, you're cutting Sir Alex, you're cutting the Christmas staff bone, you're cutting all these things. Yeah, and now the team looks like this, and you spent this much money for Erik Ten Hag. Now he's gone. Yeah, if you even think about sacking Ruben Amorim, you lot better fuck off as well. Then, it's as simple as that.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that. Because let's be honest. It's been a year now since they've been in, and this is worse. It's worse. Let's call the spade, bro.
Yes,
it's worse, yes. And it might have to got worse to get better. But we can gas up to say, well, they've got a structure and all of this. They might have twiddling their for what they've done. What have they done to help us?
I'm gonna say yes. It's a yes and no.
In what way is it better?
No, because right now it's to give a real assessment. No, it's not better. It's not better.
Yeah.
But we can't. It's for something like this. We couldn't give our true assessment. Like right now, we got this January window. If nothing happens in this window, 100%, it's worse. But then
we've had a window in summer. We just had a window.
No, we had a window. Yes,
and we're looking at the players. We spent 200 M's, and we're going. Look at Zaxi. We're going. We'll delete. Okay, well, Mazraoui squad man. Like we're going. What have we got? It's
no, but
worse.
I think Delite and Mazraoui have been a bit of a positive, better than what we used to. Even Agate, because that's what I'm saying. We have to almost. I get it. We can almost like, throw the toys out with the bathwater type stuff. We could almost go like, because I think there's some quality there. There is some quality. I think what we have to do is realize now. We're talking about Mazraoui being one of the signings of the season, bro. Now, if Mazraoui is being exposed, as a wing back because he can't play that position. Mazraoui in the back three, it works.
Right, but he's been put there. He's been played there. That's why I'm talking about tweaking things.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying now he has to go back into the back three. But the manager's not blessed with a bunch of. De Ligt has been good in the back four. He has been good. We missed him. Now you see where he's limiting because at the center of the back three, it's that diagonal ball not the best on it.
Well, Harry Maguire's been playing in the center quite a few times now as well.
But then Harry Maguire is starting to make just old school errors of just forgetting.
That's why he's not good enough.
He's forgetting. But then when we come into it, I would say that this window, even though they're saying they can't do anything, because they said that we're not going to have money to spend, we're going to have 30 to spend. The last time the media reports were Man United have no money to spend for this window, and we spent 200 million. I don't think we're going to do that, but I think somehow in the market we have to be creative. I've heard Fabrizio piping up, so we're trying to do something. Even if the Nuno Mendes, and we're trying to sell players, like let's say that's all we have to sell players. If we sell to buy, so if we can say, you know what, it's time to cash in on Garnacho. It's time to cash in on get as much as you can get for Rashford. Get as much.
Earlier, hold that thing actually, because Chris Wheeler said earlier today. He said Man United are unlikely to sell Garnacho, but a combination of factors such as a fee and paying off a lower value contract would, at the very least, make United give any offers some consideration. So everyone's got their price. If someone comes in with the right shit, they will sell. They will sell.
So they're saying that. They're saying they're open, but so now Man United, and they had to do that aggressively because even I was talking to one of my guys, you seen Wajid at the end of games and stuff. He comes, speaking to Wajid, and he's saying, brother, as much as people are talking about relegation, with the PSR in the championship, with the level of debt we have a problem. We won't, with how much we owe, we won't. The sustainability rules
it's different. That's why Leicester got done. Yeah, that's why Leicester got done.
It's way different. We will not be okay. Especially with how much the outlay of signings.
The parachute payment, bro.
The parachute ain't gonna parachute, bro. You're not RAF soldiers. You think we're getting to war, bro? You think it's one of them ones? Nah, bro. It's the parachute ain't opening. And if you try and parachute, it's gonna be the idiot. Just imagine, me, you, like all of us that do the panel show, with one parachute. That's what our thing looks like. Getting out the plane. All of
parachute payments.
What, bro? That parachute will be dying, fighting for its life. It'll be like Casemiro trying to get back.
Oh, just the thing. No, just the thing.
No, come out. It'll come out. But
it'll come out.
Brother. We are in. Then that's why. Do you know how serious it is? Why? How serious it? Because I thought, raw parachute. And go parachute, brother. It goes. The situation that we find ourselves in, if they don't, they're talking about people losing their jobs. It will be severe job loss. It will be like you talk about, would this club even exist if we play with them, with that risk? So now, what you need to do is take this race. Is Ruben confirmed? We are.
That's why I said we need a shock. That's why I said this club needs a shock. That's why he's not afraid to talk about it.
So those guys above him, they had to get as creative as possible in this market. If that means loaning out players that are not playing, but you're giving them, look what we've done for Sancho. We pay a lot of his wages. Chelsea have done it for Sterling. That's not a situation that benefits Chelsea, really. They just said we had to get rid. So we have to now look at players that are on the outs that could give enough to us in the loan market. He's not playing that much football for you. Can we have him, please?
Yeah.
Can we have him? We have to do that.
There you go. There you go. Listen, peeps. It's just more peak in it. We know what's coming. We know what's on the way. Smash a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to United View if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to KG, that comedian, if you haven't done so already. The link's always in the video description. Mm-hmm. As always, go show love, support. Liverpool, bro. bro. We'll be in the studio together. I don't even want to come. I don't even want to go.
Yeah,
Because
that's the
it
studio
is
thing.
what it is, bro. I might just come in all black or just come in like I'm going to church.
You got
Come in
experience
church
that in the studio.
Bro, there you go, bro. The 7, we did the 7 last time in the studio when it was that time. So
I wasn't. I was on a plane. I was getting to Ted Lasso.
Oh, you wasn't there. Oh, there you go. You'll see what it feels like then. At least you can see what it feels like. So, yeah. All right, peeps. We're gone. Take care.